Hey y'all, this is JR, one half of the R&B representatives. Shout out to my sister Naturally Elise, and welcome to the first episode of JR's Motown Life. Now, you guys know how I love Motown. It's my favorite label of all time. I love talking about it. I love doing research. I love finding things about Motown. But you know what I said? I said I wanted to create something where I can talk about a song, give y'all a little bit of the history of it, give you a little bit of background of it, and all that. And then afterwards, you can go jam to the song. But we still gonna jam to it a little bit on here, but we don't want YouTube to be causing no mess. So we're gonna give you a little bit, and then you can go jam to it afterwards after you get kind of everything, the fun facts and all that good stuff. So the first song that I want to talk about is Marvin Gaye's Can I Get a Witness? Hey, can I get a witness? Hi, can I get a witness? So, this song was released in 1963. It was a big hit for Marvin. It peaked at number 22 on the pop charts after his single Pride and Joy, which peaked at 28. But this was actually a good hit for him because it was good for him overseas. It was a big song internationally. You know what I mean? But this song was produced by my favorite producers of all time, Holla Doja Holland. What they said about this song was they like to record Marvin to out of his vocal range. They liked him to be a little like he was straining a little bit. And they did that with Levi Stubbs as well. And Marvin was a little aggy about it, but he actually did it. And they said this song, Can I Get a Witness? He actually knocked it out at one take. One take. You know what I mean? And that's why Holla Doja Holland said that Marvin Gaye was literally the best versatile singer at Motown because you told him what to do, he'd give it to you and be done. You know what I mean? So that was just great. And when you think about Can I Get a Witness, it's actually a staple when you talk about 60s Marvin. You know what I mean? You go from Stubborn Kind of Fella, then you kind of go to Can I Get a Witness, and then you go with the Marvin and Tammy things. But this song was definitely a staple for Marvin when you talk about his 60s songs. Many people covered this joint, especially at Motown, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Because one thing about Motown, everybody did everybody's song. You know what I mean? So the people that covered it was the Supremes. And what's so crazy about that is that the Supremes is actually singing background on this song, on Marvin's version. They're singing background. It wasn't the no-hit Supremes, but they were starting to work with Holla Doja Holland, and they got on background with Marvin on this record. So they actually covered it in 1966. Stevie Wonder actually covered it in 1967 on his I Was Made to Love Her album. Barbara Randolph, who is, you don't really know too much about her, which I will be talking about a song about hers later on, but she did it in 1968. And actually, the Temptations did it, but they did it in 2006. So those are all of the Motown people that actually did it. But then you had ZZ Hill that actually did it in 1972. And then you had, the UK artist that was heavily inspired by uh by Motown. Dusty Springfield did it in 1964. The Rolling Stones did it in 1964. There were so many people that really covered this song, but this is a Marvin staple. This song, you can feel it in Pharrell's production. Just go listen to Happy. You listen to, Ain't That Peculiar, and you go listen to Can I Get a Witness, and you kind of get that flavor on the song Happy for real. So, y'all, this is just the first episode of JR's Motown Life. I hope you guys enjoy, but I will be back next week for another song. Y'all keep rocking with Motown music because it is the best. Peace.